Okay, Elaine, it's a question that you asked for again. I know this question must be really bothering you a little bit, but in case, I'm going to show you a few different ways of solving it this time. So you see the equation we're dealing with is right here. This one. I'm going to bring it down right here. This is going to be method 1. And it's probably my first choice in solving this would be to do it this way. We have W equals 100 plus 5 times H minus 60. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, to solve for H, we need to get H by itself. So to get this by itself, we have to start getting rid of everything around it. So the easiest thing to get rid of first is the 100. Now I'll do it slowly, but if you find that too slow, too confusing, just you won't need to use all these steps. So for example, what I mean, I'm going to say W over on this side, W minus 100 equals 100 minus 100 plus 5 outside of H minus 60. And you see that I'm allowed to do this because I subtracted 100 on this side, 100 on this side, so everything is still equal. But this side, the 100 goes to 0. Now I'm left with W minus 100 equals 5H minus 60. Now this is multiplication in here. So what I have to do next is division to get rid of that. So on this side I have to go W minus 100 over 5 equals 5H minus 60 over 5. And you notice this time these 5's will cancel out because 5 over 5 is equal to 1. So now, what am I left with? I am left with W minus 100 over 5 equals H minus 60. See, we're getting closer and closer all the time. Now I need to get the 60 here, get this over there. So, okay, this time I'm going to be adding 60, so I have W minus 100. I can't put the 60 there because there's no denominator, but I can add the 60 here, and that's equal to H minus 60 plus 60. And you see that these 60s go away. What am I left with? I'm left with an equation that looks like this. W minus 100 equals over 5, plus 60. If you want to, you can tidy that up a little bit and do this. We can go W over 5 minus 100 over 5 plus 60 equals H. This time we have 100 divided by 5, which gives us 20. So we have W over 5 minus 20 plus 60 excuse me, equals H. What's wrong with this one? I do cough. Between W over 5 plus 40 equals H. Okay? You can name it that way, you can get a common denominator, or you can just leave it that way and it's all good. So, let's try a different way of doing this question. So I have W Just making sure the formula is right. W plus W equals 100. Okay. W equals 100 minus 5 outside of H plus 60 minus 60 plus 5 minus 60. I'm just going to make sure I wrote that down right. 100 plus 5, H minus 60. So this is method number 2. This time, because I didn't like the way I did it last time, I'm going to try to do it a little different way. So this way might be even easier if you think about it. But we'll see how it goes. W equals 100. This time, instead of bringing 100 over, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 5 and distribute it through there and see what happens. So I have 5 times my H and 5 times 60. And let's just see what happens when I do that. So 5 times H is going to give me plus 5H. 5 times minus 60 is going to give me minus 300. Okay? This might even be a little simpler for you to see it if you're not comfortable doing the way I did it last time. So in any case, I have 100 minus 300. That's going to give me minus 200 plus 5H. And my W is still over here. I bring the 200 over by doing this. I go W plus 200 equals minus 200 plus 200 plus 5H. And notice the 200s here will disappear because they're equal to 0. Now you'll see that I actually have 5H. On this side I have W plus 200. Now I divide both sides by 5. And the 5 over here goes away because it's 1. And I'm left with H equal to, on this side I have W plus 200 over 5. And if I wanted to break that apart, it looks like this. W over 5 plus 200 over 5. And finally we have W over 5 plus 40. And you can see same answer as we got the last time. Oops. Sorry about that. I thought I might have stopped the recording. So looking back at the last page, you see it's the same answer here and the same answer here. So let's think about that one more second. And finally, if you want to, you could even do it one more way. W equals 100 plus 5 outside of H minus 60. Well, this time what we can do is just that we can divide by 5 right away. So I have W divided by 5 equals 100 divided by 5 plus 5 over H minus 60 divided by 5. And now this time, these two 5s are gone right away. And I have 100 divided by 5 gives me 20. These are gone now, so what I'm left with plus H minus 60. On this side I have W over 5. And now you can see that plus 20 minus 60 is going to give me minus 40 plus H, and that's W over 5. Rearranging the 40 I get W over 5 plus 40 equals H. Once again, the same answer as before, and it doesn't matter which way you do it, you're going to come up with the same answer every time. So there is no one right way of doing math. I just showed you 3 ways that are entirely different to solve the same problem. You just know the rules or know the procedures, and basically apply them whatever way you need to do it, and basically use a solution that you understand and a solution that works for you. Pick one of these 3. Don't memorize it, but just understand how it works. When you know how it works, just just run with it. In any case, thanks for the question, and if you have any more questions, please let me know. Thanks, bye.